if you're open for some unconventional advice for your relationship, welcome. So this probably isn't the first video on YouTube that you click to learn how to keep your relationship happy, spice things up, etc. But this may be the first video with this specific advice. So we live in a society that likes to keep things very traditional, and we don't have a lot of space to offer something out of the box. But in my experience, some of those unconditional ideas can really work. So this is what this video is about. Hey my love, my name is Magda K and welcome to my channel, the place for you to get all the inspiration, ideas and techniques to create and enjoy the most fulfilling intimate life. Let me share with you 3 unconventional ideas for couples. Now, none of them are a must, and I want you to see how you feel about them when I tell you what they are. So you may want to try them. If it's something that's really too far for you, you just don't. But most importantly, I want you to understand that these things are absolutely okay. I don't want you to judge this because you may just discover that this is exactly what your relationship needed. See, in the years of my experience with Tantra, I got a chance to do some crazy things that most people never did, never will do. Now, this has given me a unique insight into what is possible, what are some, more unconventional ideas to keep the relationship thriving. But also it means that I don't judge. So I am really open for things. If something works, that's what matters. So, are you ready to learn about these 3 ideas? So the idea number 1 is have separate bedrooms. So we have this whole idea about a man cave, how men should have their own space that women don't enter. Well, as women, I'd like a place like that too. So in my ideal world, my partner would have his own bedroom, I would have my own bedroom, and then we would have a common bedroom. I understand it's not easy to have, but hey, a girl can dream. But look, the point is that it is actually good to have your own space that is not shared with someone else. We still need privacy. We need to be with ourselves to nurture our own energy. So what happens with couples when we spend so much time together, and especially when we sleep together, our energies merge. And this is why over time, couples tend to think in the same way. They even sometimes start to resemble each other physically. So if you sleep separately, it's actually good to nurture your own sense of who you are, your own beliefs, your own unique vibe. Now, there are other benefits to this. So, for example, one of you may snore, and it may be difficult for the other one to sleep. Or maybe you really struggle choosing the temperature for the bedroom. I always have this problem because I get very cold, and usually the men I've dated, they really wanted to use the AC and make the bedroom really cold. So one of us is always unhappy. Well, if that's the case, you can just sleep in separate bedrooms. This can also come down to the lifestyle that you have. Maybe one of you has to wake up very early, or one of you works until late. No one says that you have to sacrifice your sleep just to sleep together. And look, if this really impacts your sleep pattern, you have to remember that when you didn't rest during the night, you're not gonna be this great, loving, patient partner. You're gonna be kind of bitchy because when we're tired, we're on our worst behavior. So sometimes investing in a good night of sleep can be the best thing you can do for your relationship. But there's one more thing that really makes this idea very good, and it's the fact that by separating from your partner, you're working on polarity. So you guys know the law of magnetism. We have the negative and the positive pole. And if you keep them in proximity for too long, basically, we're gonna neutralize the polarity. It's the same in relationships. This is why when you meet someone new, you feel the sparks. But with your partner, not so much. So actually sleeping in separate bedrooms can be really good at keeping this polarity long term. Now, idea number 2 is have separate houses. So that's a bit like idea number 1 on steroids. So we get all of the benefits of having separate bedrooms, but even more benefits coming from the fact that you get to keep your own life. Now, look, I get it. If you have kids or you want to have kids, then living together probably is the best thing, especially logistically. But here's the thing. I have met plenty of couples who moved in and then the whole relationship fell apart. So sometimes it's literally living together that breaks you. Because when you live together, now you have to be taking care of the house. It's all the chores, all the responsibilities. Like, I think every single couple that I have coached who live together, 90% of their issues come down to living together. That they disagree about the house, that one person needs more cleaning than the other, and they don't do things the way I want to do them. You can actually eliminate those issues by living in separate houses. So this may mean don't move in together, or if you are together and you're seeing this is a big issue, move out. Or you can kind of be even more flexible and let's say you spend a few months a year separate and then you come together. But honestly, this just may be a good idea for you to try. And number 3 is date other people outside of your relationship. Now, this can have many variations. This can be simply that you are both or one of you on a dating app and you allow yourself just to chat with other people. Maybe you're okay flirting with other people. Maybe you're okay going on a date or kissing or cuddling or have sex or have like a hookup or a separate relationship. So you can pace it how you want to do it. But the point is that you are allowing foreign energy to enter your relationship. So why this can be good for couples? Well, first of all, if one of you has higher sexual needs and then your partner doesn't really want or doesn't know how to be able to meet them, having this other outlet can be really helpful. So I actually know a lot of couples where this is the case. So one partner occasionally goes and sees other people while the other partner doesn't actually have the need for that. Or you can also both do it. Again, you decide how you want to manage this. Then another way how this can work is that by allowing yourself some interaction with other men and women, you're keeping things interesting. You are adding this element of novelty. And you're also reminding yourself that you gotta really treat your partner well because, hey, there are other people interested in them, so you better take care of the relationship. So like I said, these are some unconventional ideas, but I have seen them work. Doesn't mean they're gonna work for everyone, and maybe you feel like, no, this is too much for me. That's okay. But maybe you're feeling really curious and open to trying at least one of them. In this case, remember, there's nothing wrong about it. I get it that we still have a lot of relationship coaches who believe this is wrong and that your relationship is not healthy if you wanna live in separate houses, have separate bedrooms, or occasionally see other people. But these are tools, these are ways to do relationships, and ultimately, you design your relationship. And I just wanna tell you, there are many ways to do it, and there are many things to try to make sure that your relationship thrives. So I'm curious, do you feel open to giving any of these 3 ideas a try, or would just be absolute no? So let me know in the comments below. And my love, if you like this video, if you found value in it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you would like more videos like this. I post every week. And I would also love to connect with you on Instagram, where I post even more and give you some insights into how I'm using these tools and techniques in my personal life. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to catch you soon. Bye! Hey love, don't forget to check out the School of Intimacy. Get access to all the insights, skills, and techniques to enjoy the best intimate life. You'll find over 50 hours of content and courses on topics such as tantric sexuality for women and men, non-ejaculation, full body orgasm, communication and conflict resolution, spicing up your sex life, sexuality types, and so much more. We have courses for men and women, singles and couples. Plus, live Q&As with me and monthly quests. Enjoy healthy, long-lasting relationships. Get your needs and deepest desires met. Feel sexually fulfilled. Experience deeper intimacy, deeper pleasure, and more love. The School of Intimacy is the only school that teaches you what actually matters in life: relationships, love, and sex. And now you can try it risk-free for 7 days, free of charge. Join now.